social workers are so, like I said, they can do really anything. And that's why I picked social work, I forgot to say this, because I do feel like it's one of the closest things you can do to doing servant leadership and serving God. You know what I mean? I came to a family member's EDS graduation, and I just sat in the graduation where the family goes, and I just watched the ceremony, and I was just like, I want to go there. Was getting my associates at CWI, and so I was looking somewhere to transfer, and when I came for the graduation, that's when I decided. That's really it. And then I met with Professor Stensgard, and I, did the whole talking through everything. She told me my credits would match up, but we did hit a road bump because there was not a virtual option for the undergrad. And so Professor Stensgard and Dr. Lee basically hybrid made that for me so that I could attend, and I did it, and that's how it was like, we didn't realize that she realized, I guess, more than me, that we had classes together. And so, yeah, they just decided to help me figure it out. And so that's how I got here. I would say that it felt really seamless for me. I just, like I said, met with Professor Stensgard. She told me what would transfer over, what wouldn't, and yeah, that was it. It wasn't hard. They communicated really well and told me what was expected, and if I needed anything, I could just reach out, and it was a really great experience for me. I just had this feeling of just like acceptance and welcoming, and just during the actual ceremony where they're having everybody come down and the music and just the entire vibe was very powerful, and I remember getting kind of goosebumps, and I just felt like, yeah, I can't explain it other than I was just like, I want to go here. The campus is so beautiful, but it's interesting to sit with a group of strangers, people you don't know, and feel very welcome. I feel such a loyalty to NNU after everything that Professor Stensgard and Dr. Lee did for me to help me make it so I could come here as an undergrad. I really like the small, like very intricate, interactive classroom settings versus large lectures and things of that. That honestly outweighed my desire to do purely online, just because it's easier with life. But I just really felt a sense of loyalty here, and I thought no better way to honor that than to follow up with my master's here, so that's why. I actually was going to CWI for finance, and I experienced something that I met a social worker, and she actually teaches here too as like an adjunct. And it was because of the support that she provided me, the resources, and like 6 months after I'd met her, she just followed up with me. And so she really was the first person that introduced me to that. And I just remember thinking, like, I want to provide that to someone. I want to be that support and that strength during a really hard time. And she's amazing. Her name's Trina Allen. And so that was like the spark for me. So I decided to switch my major from finance to social work. And then it's very interesting because it's like all of these moments where it just kind of continued to add on to why. And so I was introduced at Terry Riley, a trauma counselor, and his name is David Rogers, and he was amazing. 3 years of therapy for a family member, and that just solidified it for me. I'm like, I want to, like, if you can help someone in one of the darkest parts of their life and help them come out the other side, I can't think of anything better to do with my time.